Welcome back to Trading with CJ. Today we have some big updates around one of my favorite penny stocks, although it is not a penny stock anymore. Okay, when we were speaking about this one, it was well and truly in penny stock territory, actually trading at less than $1 a share. But then, not too long ago, they did uplist to the Nasdaq. They went ahead and did a reverse split. So yeah, we are technically out of penny stock territory right now. However, it's still one of my favorite stocks that I currently own, and I think it has massive growth. So we're going to get some of those latest updates around this one. We are, of course, talking about Hitid, ticker symbol HITI. It's been through the mill since we've been speaking about this one. It was HITIF, HITID, but now we are HITI on the Nasdaq. And if you appreciate all these updates on different stocks on my channel, please go ahead and smash the like and subscribe to my channel as well. Hitid, for those of you that don't know, is a cannabis play, and we can look at the stock price right now. At the time of recording, we trade for just under $8 per share. But you can see, we look at the 6-month graph, we had that big spike up, okay, just like most penny stocks. We were trading at incredible cheap prices. This shows it after the reverse split, around about $3, but we did go up to highs, which would be after reverse split about 1166. From those highs, we are still down considerably, about 30% or so. However, you can see since about mid-April time, we're actually still up very nicely, about 12% at the time of recording this one. So Hitid has been on a bit of a run, okay. We obviously had the news around a reverse split, which did see this one dip, as we have seen with many other stocks that do a reverse split. People don't like it, okay. They're getting less shares, although the price is going up. However, you know, people want to hold more shares in a company. So that's what happened around this one. However, you know, this is a great long-term company. I really do like this one, and I think it has massive growth potential. Since we've been speaking about this one, the numbers have been growing, and just this week, we actually got Hitid's earnings come out again. And guys, spoiler alert, they were very good. Let's go into these earnings and see exactly what happened. So we had Hitid report second quarter for 2021 and a 99% increase in revenue, another record adjusted EBITDA of 4.7 million. Okay, these numbers are growing and growing every time we speak about this one. You can see revenue has increased to 40.9 million compared to 20.6 back in the same quarter just last year. Obviously, this now includes the Smoke Cartel acquisition, which we got a long time ago now, it feels like anyway. A gross profit there also increasing to 15 million compared to 7.8. Gross profit margin 37%. Adjusted EBITDA 4.7 compared to 1.8. Yeah, these numbers are absolutely smashing. You can see 35 million of revenue was earned in Canada, 5.7 in the US. So, like I've said before, 35 million just in Canada alone out of the 40.9. This is massive. This basically means when they do expand into the US, it gives them even more threshold. Okay, we've had all this talk about potential legalization in the US. It's all to come. So this is a massive breakthrough that Hitid can do. But with or without the US, they are smashing the numbers in Canada. Okay, one of the biggest ones out there. Cash on hand as well, 29 million with cash on hand. Massive numbers. I want to read out the report here from Raj Grover, the CEO. He always gives us great information, keeps us up to date with this company. I'm extremely proud of our results for this quarter, especially given the macro backdrop we faced. In Ontario, the largest cannabis market in Canada, due to the pandemic-related restrictions, our stores were forced to close in-person shopping throughout most of the second quarter with only click and collect. So smashing numbers with that says something great about this company. And even during this difficult market environment, we continue to advance our brick and mortars and online business. Despite the challenges, our continued rapid growth, we were able to increase not only our revenue, but our EBITDA sequentially to a new record of 4.7 million. It's a clear testament to our strength of our operations, our management team's ability to outperform in tougher markets. So yeah, they are absolutely smashing these, okay. And also the recent acquisition of Fabricabad, okay, FABCBD, and Daily Hire Club. More acquisitions for this company. We spoke about those in previous videos as well. Some of the highlights right there, okay. They've got rid of their debt, converted into shares, 23 million worth more of debt converted there. Reported sales of 0.8 million on the 420, which we spoke about as well in the video. Another base perspective of 100 million. Opened their 13th cannabis retail location under the Cannabis and Meta banners, 5 in Ontario and 8 in Alberta. They are growing their stores rapidly, okay? They're going to hit that target that they really did want. There are so many highlights with Hitid. Every time we speak about this one, it has grown and grown. More people are starting to learn about this one. When it was under the $1 territory, okay, it was a great time to be buying in because not many people heard about this one. But now they've reversed split 15 to 1, and they are currently trading at almost around $8 mark. People are going to start noticing this one now, okay? It's going to become one of the major competitors and big players out there. We actually look at their market cap. It's currently about 487 million in terms of market cap. That's in Canadian dollars. However, as you guys know, $40 million is how much they're earning revenue. That is very good prices right there, okay? We want this one to get into full-on profitability, which I don't think we are too far away from. And yeah, lots of exciting things to come with this one. Roach Grover put again on his Twitter here, put a tweet out. So proud of the team despite the immense challenges related to the pandemic shutdowns in Canada. We delivered yet another record-breaking quarter, and that's comparing EBITDA as well. So yeah, big things for Hitid. It still remains one of my biggest positions. I called it penny stock portfolio because that was where it started, and I've not moved it out of that portfolio. It's still in there despite the fact we now trade considerably higher. But even without the reverse split, we are sitting on some very nice gains from Hitid. And even if we're not, even if you're break even or down, I do personally like this company. However, I am not a financial advisor. Always do your own research when invested. But there was actually a bullish article out on Seeking Alpha, which is very rare to see. Seeking Alpha loves to report short reports. However, we got this one out just a couple of days ago. Hitid overlooked Canadian cannabis stock. And you can see here, it remains overlooked as a Canadian cannabis play. The stock has a market cap of only 540 million. Could easily trade of 2x its full year 2022 sales. And looking for a portfolio of ideas like this one, you know, it's quite a bullish article. I'm not going to read through all of this. It talks about its locations, 89, with a plan to expand from 19 to 30 stores in Ontario. So yeah, there's lots and lots of really bullish points. So just definitely go ahead and check this article out. It's all things we have covered ourselves in previous things, but you know, summarized here into an article as well. Lots of exciting things. Last time we spoke about these was actually just going through this uplisting to the NASDAQ to give them more exposure to new investors, okay? We do see a sell-off after a reverse split. You have the benefit of going onto the NASDAQ, but then the downside of a reverse split. But over time, this will stabilize a bit more. We are starting to see that now, as you can see. From mid-April, we are stabilizing. I think it's a great time to be looking at potentially expanding your portfolio and adding this one maybe to it. But we can see, we last spoke about them during that, okay, during the uplisting, etc. But since then, we've had a few different articles. Hitid continues to expand its US e-commerce presence through the acquisition of Daily Hire Club, another big acquisition. Obviously, of course, the earnings. They launched their new stores in Thunder Bay, Ontario, Lethbridge, Alberta. Constantly new stores. Every time we speak about Hitid, there are more and more stores, and these stores are turning over good numbers, okay? It's going to get out there. The more stores they have, brick and mortar stores as well, and all their e-commerce acquisitions as well, okay? They've got some big e-commerce giants as well. This is why Hitid remains one of my favorite cannabis plays. I have 3 cannabis stocks, and this one is definitely my favorite one out of all the 3. So yeah, we're going to keep giving you the updates on Hitid. I'm sure the next quarter is going to be even better results as we start approaching the coming out of lockdown and these stores opening and more acquisitions underway as well. So yeah, it's great to see Hitid smashing its numbers still. And yeah, I wouldn't worry. If you're down on this one, 10%, 20%, I really wouldn't worry. I think if you're a long-term investor, this is a good stock to be holding. But like I say, always do your own research. So yeah, let's see how the stock is going to perform. I don't think we're going to see any short-term catalysts, you know, shooting this one up 20% tomorrow. But I think holding this one over time, we're going to start seeing people gain more and more attraction into Hitid. We're holding this one long. We're thinking outside the box, getting these stocks nice and early. If you appreciate all these updates on this channel, on this stock as well, on other stocks on my channel, please go ahead and smash the like and subscribe as well. We do have a free Discord with a Hitid channel as well. It's been in that Discord for some time now. Go ahead and check that out. It's in the pinned comment or in the description. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time.